Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, everybody. Peace, peace be upon you. Peace be upon you. Peace and love, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? I've been trying to stay consistent with the uploads. I definitely got, the information to share. It's really just a time and scheduling thing, so figuring that out. I don't exactly have a plan, for how I'm gonna upload. I know I'm here to speak to those on the journey, For anyone seeking their own enlightenment and shit, I just like to be able to help in any way, you know what I'm saying? And if I can't, cool, because I'm honestly not here to save nobody, to lead nobody. I'm not here to tell you what's right, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, don't believe nothing that I say. Don't believe anything I say. You should want to do your own research, You should, if you hear something I say that resonate with you or that sound like truth to you, go study. Apply it to the study. Maybe that's a sign for you, Because I really just made this page to begin to share my thoughts. I feel like it's a lot I notice, that shit. I either just notice it or, and time will pass. But now we building up to where we sharing it. We sharing this information, all the shit you done peep, everything you done seen that, means something to you. This what it's for, Like recently, there's the election and shit, And then Joe Biden just dropped that cryptic ass message, you know what I'm saying? And this is not a current events, you feel me, channel. This is not that. I'm just speaking on something because it's good to stay aware of your situation and where you live in, Not do as the Romans do part, but when in Rome, you feel me? When in Rome, you better know how them motherfucking Romans moving. And that's the key aspect too, Cause as spiritual as you can get and as, aware of some shit you could get, you are still here in a physical body. You still here in a physical human experience, in some capacity, and need to guide yourself as such, You feel me? Like, this shit don't stop. Once you feel like you done became so woke or you so enlightened, and you know what I mean? That's the same mentality of like when they had us thinking we was only from Africa, and that was the mother cradle of civilization, our Kebulan, But it's important to understand we are not just one thing. We not, We actually many things. We actually everything. You see that? So come to this understanding for yourself, because all they try to do is take you away from yourself, They do that to continue their agenda. You feel me? Like, that's what they're doing. It's just trying to stay alive and be real, man. Like, we gotta be real at some point. If you was one of them white motherfuckers who came out the cave, you would be doing this same shit. Like, what would you do? They trying to survive, and this ain't no white apologist shit. This is just what it is. They don't deserve no kind of energy of me being focused on them, feeling like they my enemy or something. Nope, they don't actually. And anybody still thinking that way, you was a slave, buddy. Like, you feel me? You lost. You're fucking up. Get your mind off of shit outside of yourself. You the shit. And like, that's the type of shit you hear growing up too, Cause we don't have much, but what we do have, goddamn, they say you's a genius, or you so handsome. Look at my little handsome, or whatever it is, you know, we all pick things about each other and hype them things. Oh, I'm the flyest, you know, because you don't have shit growing up, for real, besides the love you have, if you had that, within your family and different things like that, which many of us didn't. So what did we really have? Self-esteem, you know. If there's one thing we did understand, it was feel good about myself. And a lot of us couldn't even do that, you know, and have been in that state continuously. Even if we break free from it for just a moment, right back in that state of lack and desperation, feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you can't do some shit. Break free from that shit. Break free. That's what this whole channel is about. Free yourself, you know. If y'all hear me say lighthouse or lagla, that's what that means, okay? The term lagla is mine. I made it up, but through studying, one day I found a term that, shit, to me it corresponds, you know. In Hebrew, agla, A-G-L-A, means Lord God forever. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is God forever or something. Basically, you're eternal. You know what I mean? You could read more about that in the book, Oracle of the Illuminati by William Henry. That book actually fire. Check that out. And yeah, he dropped a lot in there. Really lay out a lot of shit just of like where humanity, you know what I'm saying, took its cues from throughout history, you know. And it's just kind of crazy to see it all play out in the present day to where, shit, the niggas we are right now, we actually are in the time that the ancestors and people y'all talk about in such a high regard as if they not you, you know, we actually in that time they were writing about and speaking of where a people will rise and there will be a new coming of XYZ, you know what I'm saying? We are those people right now. The only thing missing now is the consciousness, you know? And it's kind of wild to see it. It actually is, because, you know, you can see it for one, so you know it's there. But it's like everyone kind of just playing with it, going along with the game of life, you know? Which in a way is absolutely what you need to do. Matter of fact, you need to joyfully participate in all parts of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you really raise your frequency, is by deciding shit for yourself, you know? Even if it start with you telling yourself, oh, as if something was this way. Shit, tell yourself that shit. Keep on telling yourself that and hold that thought, you know? Let that become something that resonate in your mind, till it reach your subconscious, you know? Find ways to program your subconscious. That's what I was talking about in the other video, how we need to lock in on that for real. I need to make a whole bunch of videos about that shit, on how we've been conditioned, okay? Because they don't have no power, you know, the white motherfuckers, the powers that be, you know, the Romans, whatever you want to call it, they don't have no power, but what they do have is a very basic understanding of how the mind works, you know? And it's crazy because even though it's a basic rudimentary understanding, if they are applying that shit on a group of people who don't know who they are, won't learn who they are, doesn't care to understand how they being controlled or manipulated, I mean, this shit gonna be cake. This shit easy. You feel me? What is we debating? You under control, you been conditioned, you know? And it's fucked up because a lot of us don't even realize that even some of the things we feel like are a part of who we really are necessarily is not us at all. It was actually taught to us to maintain the system, you know? Dark Psychology 101, Michael Pace, Dark Psychology 101 by Michael Pace. Read that book. A very basic outline of just dark psychology and the tricks they use, the shit they do to program you on a subconscious level, you know. And this old news, you know. I ain't telling you nothing new. This ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? If you just getting hip, it's not to judge you or nothing, but you late, man. Like, come on, get hip, study, figure this shit out, okay? Because the world done figured out what they doing, you know. And it's not as simple as just we hate black people, attack black people. It ain't that simple, you know. But once you find out whatever you trying to find out, what you gonna do with that information, you know, because it's vital and it's key at this time, you see, that we find out for ourselves what that is and stop being told, stop being fed, you know. Stop being fed shit you don't even eat, you know. Food for thought type shit, like break your mind free from these cycles of shit that you've been attuned to and watch how life change around for you. You know what I mean? Because it's a constant process. It don't stop either. Like, it don't just end in one place and begin and pick up, you know what I'm saying, randomly. No, you have to continuously keep pushing that motherfucking boulder, like up a hill type shit, until you realize, shit, you are the hill, you are the boulder, motherfucker, you are this whole earth, you are beyond this earth, you are this universe, you know, and everything that create in it, that truly create though, because like we was talking about, the original man is self-created, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't created, white motherfuckers was created, you know, and it's just fucked up because we don't even understand really, you know, where we at as a people. But we all got this deep down feeling of like, you know, you want to see niggas win, you want to see this. Man, let that shit go too. Because all it do is trap you in a feeling of lack or like we can't do something. You know, we can actually do anything. It's really just up to you. And when you decide, you know what, this what I'm on. And it start with one, okay? And somebody like that really is what we try to call special and shit. That's what's actually special. Is somebody who will take that energy and harness it and live it. Because now, when you around these other motherfuckers, that light is spreading. That sparks are jumping off onto them. You know what I'm saying? It's connecting. It connect people. Connect you with yourself, you know? I just wanted to tap in with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just put up to the job school. We finna get some training in, get it in. But you already know I had to type in, Hey, man, y'all stay cool. You know what I'm saying? Keep that frequency raised. You know what I'm saying? And above all, you know what I'm saying? Give to yourself what you deserve. You know? Feed your spirit. Feed your spirit and your body. You know? Sometimes you gotta feed the baby too, like get a baby his bottle. That's your humanity. That's your humanity crying for his bottle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta feed that motherfucker. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? That's just a part of it. You know, but where we get fucked up is letting this baby think they run shit. Your ego, it don't run nothing. You know what I'm saying? But has a purpose and can be harnessed to work for your best outcome. You dig? You don't gotta let it run rampant. How about you feel me? Get it to work for you, to work with you. Integrate that motherfucker. If you go to my video, Ego and Archetype, I touched very briefly on this. You dig? Hey, y'all, keep that light up, though, you feel me? We're gonna tap in again soon. Until then, man, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Big Wiz Culture, Big Lighthouse, man. And I just thought it is, too. When you looking for something to study, just go with what resonate with you. You know what I'm saying? Just go with what resonate with you and stand out to you. That might be a old cartoon or something, you know what I'm saying, from your childhood. You never know. Learn to start listening to your spirit, okay? You dig that? Lighthouse, man. Let that light shine.